Okay, so apart from the user familiarity of Padu, actually the most concerning thing is about the cyber security. Everybody is very concerned whether there might be a data leak in the future because there's a history of data leak from the agencies. So what is the most direct way that you can convince the public that you can do this with our guarantee that we will protect this data in the most direct way?
Well, there are many processes that have to be in place. Like I think first is when we design the system, it has taken into account all the standard SOPs that takes into account cyber security measures. But that's not enough, as in with any system. There are also other enablers to tighten cyber security accountability. And that's why apart from the data sharing, apart from the existing acts that regulate the accountability for the data, Omnibus Act is coming that will strengthen the cyber security further. And of course, I think Now Mampu and Kementerian Digital will focus on more regulatory measures to bring up the speed of data protection in this country. Even then, that's not enough. Even if you design the system well, based on standard cybersecurity measures, even if you have the best of law, even then it's not enough. What is as important is the skill, is the expertise of government agencies that manage all this system, because cybersecurity is a 24-hour job around the clock, and it's not a static thing. Every day someone will come up with a new way to try to hack, to try to breach security. So the previous approach to government system is that you outsource. That expertise is not with government. It's not with civil service. And then kalau jadi apa-apa, we are accountable. Kita yang kena jawab. So that's why it's important to push through GovTech and to drive up the expertise of civil service to be able to handle huge system like this at par or even better with what private sector can offer, because along the way, this process will build and centralize the cyber security expertise in the government. I don't believe that any government in this world can just tell a few words to the media and the public will be confident. It doesn't work like that. It's how you manage the whole project, the whole product, it's how responsive you are, it's how open you are, is how honest you are, and I think that's what we are trying to do so far. That's why we have this press conference, we have update every 12 hours, and eventually I think as government moves towards GovTech, governments will operate almost like any other software house. If we have an application, we will release patches, bugs from time to time. And over time, I hope, when we do that, and with the expertise, with a better UI UX, with the better features, over time the public will be confident. But the other thing is, in terms of risk mitigation, that's also the reason why we decided that it's best to be done by the civil service, because that limits access to third party to data. And I personally think that if we can do this well, actually we can mitigate the risk of security breach. Because, you know, selalunya orang kalau ada data breach, orang tengok dekat penjawat awam ataupun government. People don't know that when a system is developed by third party, so many hands had access to it. And more often than not, lagi banyak ada access tu adalah vendors ataupun third party that are not regulated or are not accountable to data security in the end. So that's also the reason that that's I think also a measure that over time we can assure the public that as more and more GovTech applications are rolled out, when it's handled by civil service, it limits unwarranted access to non-government personnel.